What's up, y'all? I wanted to hop on here and talk about the whole Drake situation since I spent the entire 2 days at the Camp Flog Gnaw Festival and was there for the beginning of Drake's set and was there for the end of it and waited around with a bunch of people thinking he was still going to come back out. So, it's kind of a big misunderstanding with what happened. The whole thing about Drake, about the crowd not being excited, I don't think that's true. I was in the middle of the pack, and here's some video that shows my vantage point. And so I don't know what happened at the beginning, at the front of the stage, but it seemed like everyone was pretty into him being there and excited and shocked that he came out. Where the problem lied was that you have this guest, performer who's coming out. Where the problem lied is you have a guest performer coming out. So for the entirety of the 2 days, people were speculating, is it going to be A$AP Rocky? Well, no, he comes here every year. Is it going to be Frank Ocean? He's close with Tyler, and that would be amazing if Frank Ocean came out. So I think that's what people were really getting excited, was to see Frank. And I actually met a guy at the FKA Twigs performance earlier in the day who was like, I want Frank Ocean and nobody else. And so here's some video of when Drake left the stage. And one thing I wanted to mention is that Camp Flog Gnaw was very well structured. So performances usually started right on time and usually ended right on time according to the schedule. And so people figured, Drake kept saying, I'm going to do 2-3 songs and then, I'll do some more if y'all want me to, if they let me. And he kept sort of teasing the crowd that way. And people thought, well, he might be right. He might only be doing a few songs. And if that's the case, we want to move on to the next person, who they thought was Frank Ocean. So when Drake continued to say, I'll do some more if y'all want me to, I think that's when people started booing and saying no, because they expected him to give time to someone else. Had it just been a Drake set alone, I think people would have been fine with it, knowing that it would have just been Drake. I actually met a group of girls afterwards, because where I was at, I couldn't hear the boos and the no's. I wasn't super far back, I was in the middle, but I wasn't far up enough to where I could hear the boos and stuff. So it wasn't an entire crowd thing. The group of girls I met said that, they felt bad about what happened, and had they known it was just Drake, they would have been a lot more lenient with him spending more time on stage. So once again, this is a big misunderstanding, rumors going around, sort of bad planning and unintended consequences towards the end of the festival. And I don't think the headlines are necessarily getting it right by saying he would just boot off. I think you have to understand the context that people wanted to see Frank Ocean, and that has nothing to do with Drake. If he had his own set and people knew it was him coming, they would have been fine with it. That's what I had to say about it.